If you feel like your life is just a repetitive tape of you feeling fear, overwhelm, attracting bad luck, and just you fighting to just feel safe every day, then you might have a dysregulated nervous system. In this video, I'll give you my best habits that I've personally gathered on how you can heal your dysregulated nervous system. And these are all from personal experience. Trust me, I've been there. I've been in that anxious spiral, but I overcame that. And now I'm creating the life of my dreams, and you can too. So stick around for these tips, for these habits, because they're going to change your life. And this is what actually works. This isn't a quick fix, instant solution, just do this and it'll get better. It's a long-term thing, but trust me, this is what's going to actually work and actually change you. As long as you start slow and keep building it up and start working on these habits that I'm going to share with you, you will be able to manifest and create the life that you want. Before I get into that, really quickly, I want to mention how much of an impact your nervous system has on the life that you're creating. When you feel constant feelings of anxiety, fear, and constantly you're just fighting to feel safe, you are going to manifest more situations that will make you feel awful, will make you feel dysregulated, will make you feel all of these negative emotions. So it's a really disempowering loop because you're just trying to feel safe and you're trying to get rid of your anxiety and fear. But by you feeling more of that, you're going to attract more of that. That's how the law of attraction works. That's how you manifest and create your reality. And understanding that is the first step to changing. You can only change by first changing your inner world, and then your external world will reflect that back to you. You can't heal your dysregulated nervous system if you believe that you'll always be doomed, this is how life is going to be, you can't change, this is your fate, and everyone's stressed out, etc., etc. You can't change if you believe in those things. You can't create a better reality for you. So if you've tried to heal, but it didn't work out, and you just went back to your old survival mode mindset, this is why. You need to target the root cause, which is your beliefs, and start slowly chipping away at them. Like you're chipping away this ugly statue that's just causing you to feel all these feelings of anger, shame, and sadness. So you're going to chip away that statue and you're going to start building a new statue with new beliefs, positive, empowering ones that you can change. You can be happy. You can be safe. Please, please, please do this for yourself and start healing. Too many people in the world, when they face pain, they surrender to it, they accept it, and they don't fight against their limiting beliefs. They don't fight to change. And it's going to be hard to go against those beliefs that you've believed for so long in your life. Like you've always believed that you were unlucky. You always believed that you can never do great things. If you believe that for a long period of time, then it's going to really take root in your mind and you're going to believe it to be true. And when we start changing it and when we start planting new positive seeds, that your reality is malleable. You can be amazing. You can do amazing things. You can get to your desires. Your brain is going to resist it at first, but keep planting those seeds, keep watering them slowly, bit by bit, because that's what's going to create real change. Changing what you do every single day, changing how you feel every single day, will compound and create the life of your dreams. That's how you change. All right, now let's get into the first habit that will help you heal and regulate your nervous system. And trust me when I say this, it's going to sound a little weird and you might not think that it works, but it does work. And this is exactly what I did because I had a dysregulated nervous system. I was in survival mode. I was super anxious and afraid for my life. And this is what I did that helped me so much, even though you might think it's too simple. And it's to focus on taking care of your health, improving your health. Bottom line, when your body is healthy and feels good, you are naturally going to feel good. Your mind is going to feel good. When you're putting all of this garbage, destructive food in your body that's hurting your body, you are going to feel like crap. Your organs are going to feel like crap. You're going to get diarrhea. Your gut is going to feel like crap. And all of those harmful substances that you put in your body are going to make you feel like crap, and that's going to dysregulate your nervous system. Because when your body is not healthy, your body is naturally going to freak out and naturally going to produce stress and cortisol because you're just so unhealthy that you're going to really feel terrible. Oh my god, I've just said that so many times. But start doing things that will heal you physically immediately. Okay? And now the first thing that I want to mention that is so helpful and that you can do right now is to go get sunlight outside. Stop staying cooped up in your room all day. Go outside, get some sunlight, really breathe in the outdoors air, and also to spend time more in nature because that is so important. When you're outside, when you're living in nature, that's how we human beings are naturally wired to live. That's how we're naturally just born. We're born to be out in sunlight. We're born to be out in nature. And nature calms us down. It's been proven in science that being more in nature just has so much calming effects on the body and the mind. When you're getting your sunlight, your body starts to heal. Sunlight is so important. Don't shy away from it. I know people have told you, like, oh, vitamin D, aging, sunlight ages you, makes you look weird, wrinkles. Okay, listen. If you're a healthy person, if you're putting healthy foods in your body, you will get so many benefits from sunlight. Don't shy away from the sun. It feels really good. It's so healing. And just being outside calms you down, calms your nervous system, reduces your cortisol, and makes you more healthy. While blue light, on the other hand, staying inside all day, is going to really just not make you feel good at all. An action step that I would recommend is to go and just take your shoes off and stand on the grass barefoot. Literally, just do this because it's been proven that this, like, just the simple act of going out on the grass without your shoes barefoot can calm your body so much and just make you feel so good, lower inflammation in the body. There's science proving this. It's strange at first, it sounds strange, but it actually works. I know that sometimes when your nervous system is dysregulated, when you feel like crap, when you're constantly anxious and overwhelmed, you might turn towards self destructive habits that help you cope with those feelings. Binge eating, for example, or alcohol, cigarettes, just eating junk food, and all of that, even though it's not good for you, you do it anyway because those feelings just feel awful in your body. And I understand that. I understand that if it's hard for you right now to change your diet and stop eating junk food because of how awful you feel inside, that those foods help you cope. I understand that. And now I just want you to take baby steps by starting to just go outside and walk. Just go outside for at least 1 hour when it's cloudy during the day, like maybe in the evening, go on a quick walk outside. Just do that. And also try to ground, take your shoes off, and just stand on the grass. It's so strange, but this is exactly what I did unconsciously back when I was trying to heal my nervous system. And it worked so well. Like, the benefits are amazing. Now, another tip that I want to mention is to fix your sleep schedule. Sleep is so important for healing your body and making your body feel good. If you are constantly sleeping at different times, if you're constantly super unpredictable with the amount of sleep you get and when you sleep, your body is naturally gonna feel stressed out. Sleep is so important. It's when your body can finally clear the toxins out of your body, finally reset, rest, and change for the better. When you keep disturbing it, your body can't do the natural processes it wants to do. And that's going to severely affect your health. It's going to severely affect your looks as well. Like, if you don't get enough sleep, you are going to look awful, eye bags, all sorts of health problems. I would say this is even more important than getting outside and getting sunlight. Because if your sleep isn't in check, you're not going to be able to fully properly heal your body and feel healthy. Go to sleep at the same time every day and try to reduce electronics 1 hour before bed. Get a pair of red light glasses and put them on like an hour before bed. They basically filter out the blue light that's entering your eyes so you can sleep better. Those are the quick tips I have for you. Sleep at the same time, wake up at the same time. Now let's go on to the second habit that I have for you. First, you have to keep your body healthy. And now I want you to start developing your self-love. Because a quick disclaimer, your nervous system is super dysregulated because you don't feel safe in your body. You don't feel safe being you and living the life that you currently have. And when you start to love yourself, when you start to soothe your inner child, there's like basically a little kid in your body that's just so scared and anxious. And when you start to take care of that kid, love that kid, spoil it, make it feel happy, do things that it likes, that kid is going to naturally feel safe and happy because you're taking care of it. That's how I want you to approach self-love. Treat yourself like a little kid and take care of yourself as if you were taking care of your own child. Because if a child is scared, you go and comfort them, you hold them, you tell them soothing words, and you love them. And that's when they're going to feel safe. It's the same thing with your nervous system. When you start to feel safe by soothing yourself and loving yourself and taking care of yourself, you will naturally calm down and you will naturally feel happier. I want you to, first of all, do things that make you feel good. Do things that are good for you and will improve your life, even though they might be uncomfortable, even though they might be hard. Exactly like going to bed at the same time every day and waking up at the same time every day, even though you don't want to. But you're doing it because it's an act of self-love and it's good for you. When you start to do little actions like that, slowly you're going to start building self-love and respect yourself more and love yourself more. Back when I had a dysregulated nervous system, I felt like no one was on my side. I felt like I was alone. I was just dealing with the world all on my own. Life was crappy. And eventually came a moment when I finally realized, and it finally clicked in my mind, that I had myself. And so I started to prioritize being there for myself and taking care of myself. And with all probably the self-destructive habits that you did in the past before, it might be hard to love yourself now. It might be hard to forgive yourself now. But I just want to tell you that you are a little kid. See yourself like a little kid. You didn't know any better. You were going through tough times. So you did these things to make you cope and give you relief. So look at yourself with love in your eyes. Forgive yourself for what you did in the past. And now start doing things that you love and make you love being you. Do you really like drawing? Go start finding time to draw. Do you really like dancing? Just dance in your room. Dance in your room while you're alone. I want you to just pretend that you're a character in a book and act in a way that makes you love yourself. Be someone who you would love to be and be someone you admire. Like, just live a life where you're constantly feeling proud of yourself and glad to be you. Do things that make you feel that way. Maybe it's starting to go to the gym because you feel like you would really love yourself if you were strong and amazing. You secretly admired other people for it. So start doing that for yourself. Start putting in the work to go to the gym and work out. This could also be self-care, taking care of your appearance, taking care of the way you look. This is all self-love, and it's a really broad term. But for self-love, the bottom line is to just do what is good for you. And you develop that self-love by doing things that make you feel good being you. Starting to go to the gym, starting to dress better, starting to take nice long showers, taking care of your appearance, researching the best hairstyles for you, reading a really good book, cozying up in like a warm spot, a warm couch, drinking hot cocoa, whatever makes you feel good. that's good for you, do that. Do not indulge in instant gratification. That is not what's going to truly make you feel good, because that's instant dopamine. Do what's good for you. Relax, take a nap, do all those things, and that's how you slowly start to build self-love. And another thing that you could do is also to do identity shifting work. So you can start rewiring your identity, rewiring the way you see yourself through self-concept work, and we use manifestation for this as well. So if you want to learn more about that and how you can rewire your identity, change your mindset, and also change your habits in your external environment to create your dream life, first link in the description box below is my Mindset and Habits Masterclass. So if you want to check it out in the school community, you are welcome to. Now let's continue with the video. The third super important habit is to really start setting boundaries and start protecting yourself. As I mentioned before so many times, your nervous system wants to feel safe. The child in your body just wants to feel safe and protected and cared for. Now, the third habit is to make the child feel protected by you being there to protect yourself. This can be like you setting boundaries with certain people to prioritize yourself and your happiness and your needs. This can be like you choosing to do things that make you feel good and you genuinely want to do those things instead of choosing, for example, a career path that you don't want to do but you know will get you approval and will get you money. This is so important. When you can protect yourself, when you're with other people, when you're with in just random situations in your life, when you feel like you can protect yourself and you know that you got your own back, you feel safe. That child in your body feels safe because you are there to protect yourself. You're there to protect the child. Another really important thing that I want to mention is that this ties with people pleasing as well. People pleasers probably have a dysregulated nervous system. If you're people pleasing, you constantly want external validation. You constantly want other people to tell you you're good enough and you're worthy and you are loved and you're an amazing person. And when you're constantly dependent on approval externally instead of giving it to you yourself, you're going to feel unsafe because you never know when it's going to come. You never know when someone just looks at you in the eye and tells you that they don't like you. And you're going to end up going into a huge spiral of anxiety and misery. So right now, to heal your dysregulated nervous system, heal your people-pleasing tendencies as well. And to do that, start validating yourself. Literally start developing self-love. Give yourself what you crave from those people externally. You want love from those people? You want them to love you and take care of you? Give yourself that love and take care of yourself. That is the most simplest way in which I can tell you on how to heal your people-pleasing tendencies. Whatever you want externally, give it to yourself. You want to feel validated, you want to feel attractive, give yourself those feelings of attractiveness. Do things that make you feel attractive. Take a long bubble bath, put on nice makeup, etc. Now let's get back into setting boundaries and protecting yourself. You need to have rock solid self-concept. You need to have rock solid self-concept in who you are and know that you are inherently worthy of love, because you are. You are inherently worthy, you are amazing, and you are incredible. And you can tell people, no. You don't have to be with people that you don't like. You can just start to separate yourself from them. You can distance yourself from them. You don't have to keep surrounding yourself with toxic people because they are your friend. When you learn how to be more comfortable alone, that's when you become so powerful as well. Tell people no, don't be with people you don't like, and do things that you actually want to do, not because you hope it'll get you approval, not because you hope it'll get you validation or some external thing that doesn't truly make you happy. Dress how you want, be how you want. And this directly ties with my fourth habit to heal your dysregulated nervous system, which is to be authentic and practice vulnerability. If you've been a people pleaser, if you've been putting on a mask for so long, is going to be hard randomly being your authentic self. Because when you're feeling unsafe in your body, you don't feel safe expressing yourself as you are. You don't feel like expressing the true you. And that's okay. We're here to work on that. Because when you truly express who you are and be authentic and let that child speak its mind and let that child out, that child is going to feel happy and safe. When you're constantly afraid and stressed out, that child in your body is going to feel afraid and stressed out and just afraid to be themselves. They're scared that they might do the wrong thing. They're scared that they might say the wrong thing. They're scared that, oh, what if this person doesn't like me? Or what if this person doesn't like me? And that's why authenticity is so important. When you have your own back, when you're there for yourself, when you love yourself to the point where you express yourself as you are to other people and not try to change yourself or mold yourself into how you think you should be, that is so, so freeing. That is so, so amazing for you and your nervous system because it makes you feel so good. And you're going to attract people that love you for who you truly are when you do that. Think about it this way. Maybe one day you're going out in the world and you're putting on this fake mask of yours. You're putting on this inauthentic version of you, which you think might make other people like you. And when you live like that, when you're constantly being someone you are not, and when you're constantly doing things you don't want to, you are going to stress yourself out so much. No wonder you have a dysregulated nervous system. You're constantly telling that child of yours what to do and what not to be like, and you're trying to control that child so much to the point where it can't be free. Like your inner child can't be free and express themselves. Discrimination, there are no express yourself as you are. Because there are going to be people in the world that didn't like you for your mask, but will like you for your true self. Even if you have like maybe an embarrassing story that's really vulnerable to you and makes up a huge part of who you are. Like, for example, you are really, really afraid that people might not like you for your baking skills or your cooking skills or your fashion sense or your views on the world. Maybe you're a really, really deep thinker and you really like to think about the world and the universe and how it works, but you're afraid of exposing that part of you to other people because you think they'll judge you and they'll think you're too woo-woo or something. I want to tell you, when you express that part of you, the right people are going to love you for it and the right people will be magnetized to you for it. And by expressing yourself like that, by not being afraid to share your opinions, even though it might be a little controversial and it's not the cool thing to say and it's going to be kind of embarrassing, other people are going to love that, the people that are right for you, because inside of them, they're probably afraid of being vulnerable and showing that part of themselves. But when you take the initiative to be vulnerable and be authentic, they feel safe as well to come out. And they feel safe as well to be authentic with you. And they will love you for it because you inspired them. And people love other people who inspire them to be better, to be themselves, and to be happy. That's all I want to say. There's probably a girl out there that would have liked you for your true, authentic, quirky self, your true, authentic, goofy, cringy self, and not the mask that you had on when you approached her trying to be cool and trying to be amazing. And vulnerability, it's not like you trying to be authentic, you trying to be vulnerable, you trying to be your real self. You're just being who you are. Like, it's not trying. When you're not trying to get to an outcome, when you're not trying to achieve an outcome, like, I must make that person like me, so I'm going to pretend to be authentic. When you're not trying to do that, that's what true authenticity is. Because that fake authenticity of, oh, I'm going to tell them my random cringy interest because that's authentic and that's what Sheree told me to do and that's what's going to make them like me. That is not true authenticity because you're acting trying to get an outcome instead of just being who you are and expressing yourself as you are in that moment. And that's why self-love is so important because you can truly be authentic when you truly feel like you don't need anyone else's approval and you have your own approval and you're satisfied with that. That's how you truly feel safe in your body. And let that child out. Let that child express itself. Let that child make friends. I truly believe that the most authentic friendships we have in our life, they all started from childhood. Like, you as a kid were just so authentic. There was no just prejudices forced into your mind, no biases about the people around you, the kids around you. You just genuinely liked a kid because you both played with the toy together. And you just had fun, and that's how you make true nice friendships. And I want you to carry that energy with you in your adult life as well. Because kids don't pretend to be someone they are not. They say what they want. If they don't like a certain food, they don't try to pretend that they like the food so the other kids will think they're cool or the grown-ups will think they're cool. So just be you. Be you. So simple. And that's how you're going to truly attract the people that are meant for you in your life. And that's how you can really feel comfortable being you slowly, and feel safe in your body, knowing that it's okay to be you. When you were a kid, maybe you experienced trauma that caused you to feel unsafe being who you are, unsafe expressing your real feelings and your real thoughts to the world. And that's why you're constantly feeling unsafe in your body right now, because you don't feel like it's safe to express who you are. But when you start taking the initiative, start small, start super small, and start slowly letting your authentic self come out bit by bit when you're talking to other people. This applies for careers and hobbies and your lifestyle as well. Maybe when you were a kid, you really liked breakdancing. Okay? You really liked breakdancing and you always wanted to try it. But as a grown up, you think, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I have the body for it. It's like I haven't danced in so long. Maybe I can't do it. No, go and do it. If it brings you joy, go and do it. Do things that make your inner child so happy. What did you love doing as a kid? Start doing those things because those are what's authentic to you. For me personally, I've started drawing a lot more because that's what I loved to do as a kid, and that's what made me so happy. So I've just been incorporating it into my day, little sketches here and there, and my inner child just feels so happy because of that. And it truly makes me happy. So find hobbies and activities that you did as a kid and try doing them in your adult life because that's what was super authentic for you in the past. And when you start to do those right now in this life, you're going to feel so much more happier, so much more free because you're expressing yourself authentically. Living a life that's authentic to you literally is just filled with things that you love doing, you wake up looking forward to, because you're living in a way that just truly makes you feel happy and you're doing things that you actually want to do. A career that you like, a career that you actually want to do, but also makes you good money. Hobbies that you actually like, hobbies that make you feel good and healthy and you love doing. Having these things in your life is literally going to change your life so much, heal your nervous system, and just help you create the reality of your dreams. Now, it's been kind of a long video now, and I hope these tips and these habits were helpful. Start implementing them right away to see change in your life. Bye.